the beach. Yeah, the beach is so much fun, and I had the best day ever. I made a sand castle, I played in the sand, I even went for a little dip in the ocean. It was the best time ever. And now I have to go home. And I just wish that there was a way to make me remember this great day that I've had at the beach. Wait a minute. This gives me a clever idea for a crafternoon. We can use some sand from the beach to make a beach memory. Yes! Oh, do you have a container I could use? Awesome, okay, great. What we'll do is we'll just scoop up some of this sand. Oh yeah, let's go, come on. Whoa, all right, so we have our bowl of sand. Ooh, listen to that. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, so let's open it up. Here we go. Wow, that is the sand from the ocean that we were just playing in. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take this sand, and my idea is we can make a sand castle with it. Have you ever made a sand castle? They are so fun. I have this cookie cutter that's in the shape of a sand castle. Well, this is actually the shape of a castle. So the idea is if we make a mixture of sand and glue, we can put it into this cookie cutter shape, and then it's going to dry, and then we can decorate it like a castle. How does that sound? And you'll always remember the great time from the beach. So let's get going. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take glue, and we're going to put a lot of glue inside of this mixture, because we really want to stir up glue and this sand together. We're gonna start with a little craft stick to stir this mixture up. Now look at that. It's just slowly getting all of that sand into it. It kind of looks like sand slime, if you ask me. Look at that. It's just getting all ooey and gooey and sandy. Okay, and I think what I should do is maybe get my hands dirty. All right. Ew. It feels very much like wet sand, but with extra stickiness on it. Ew. So you make this kind of like a sand putty, and this is just sand and white glue that we've mixed together. Can you believe that? It kind of reminds me of baking, like rolling some dough in some sugar, but instead of sugar, it's just sand. All right, so we've got this this is starting to feel really good. So you kind of just have to judge it yourself. You want to have as much sand in here as you can, but not so much that you're gonna have sand all over the place. And a good idea when you're doing this craft is, because this is one of the messier crafts I've ever done, is do it with some paper lying down, or this is a great one to do outside to keep that mess under control. But look at this. This is even fun just to make sand slime, I have to say. So let's take our mold. I'm gonna move this bowl over here. We're gonna take our mold, and we're gonna take our sand glue, and we're gonna push it into the mold. Just make sure you press it all the way to those edges of that mold, because you want it to retain that shape. All right, so we have this beautiful little mold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this over here. So we're going to gently lift this in to here. Make sure you press it nice and flat so that the wax paper doesn't kind of bunch up underneath, because then you might get a crinkle mixed in with it. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna let this glue sand dry for about 3, 4, 5 days, however long it takes until it's dry. And then it's gonna look just like this. Wow! So this is what our castle looks like after you peel it out of the mold. And it's a little bendy because of the glue, but it's really solid otherwise. And now what I think we should do is decorate it and make it look very royal. And to do that, I have just the thing. Glitter glue. I love glitter glue because it adds always such a nice shine and impact to whatever you're trying to make look awesome. Let's make this beautiful outline. Here we go. Adding an outline always adds so much to make a project look finished. Wow, check this out. This is our Crafternoon creation. It's a sand castle made of sand from the beach that we went to. Isn't that just so beautiful? If you want, you could also get a grown-up to put a magnet on the back and make it a beautiful magnet reminder of your trip. Thank you so much for having another very royal Crafternoon with me, K10. Bye. Hi, it's me, K10, and guess where I am today? We're at the beach. Yeah, the beach is so much fun. You can do so many fun things here. You can have a picnic, you can swim, you can surf, and you can play in the sand. But the thing I'm here to do today is watch for dolphins. Dolphins are my favorite ocean creature. They're mammals and they swim in pods and then they jump up out of the ocean. It's so cute. So I am gonna start looking for dolphins. Come on! Dolphins, where are you? Where could they be? At least I have a snack to pass the time. Well, if I can't see a dolphin, what can I do? I know, I can make a dolphin. This gives me a clever idea for a Crafternoon. And we can use this plate to help us make a dolphin. Come on! Wow, okay, so we have this plate, and this is how I think we're gonna make a dolphin. Okay, so take a plate, and what you're gonna do is, I'm thinking we could use half of this plate as the dolphin shape, and then we'll add a fin and a snout, and we'll also add that kind of that top fin on the dolphin too.
Hi, K10. You know, the fin on my back is called a dorsal fin. Cool, huh?
First things first, take some scissors and cut this paper plate in half. Just like so. Boom. So let's take this portion, and now to get the dimensions of what you want for the dolphin's nose and the dolphin's fins, we're gonna take, I like blue, I think blue is a really pretty color for this. We're gonna put this on top of a piece of paper, and then we're gonna take a marker and we're gonna trace the dolphin's nose, we're gonna trace a top fin, and we're gonna trace the bottom fin too. I'm gonna use blue for tracing just because then it's a little easier to disguise later on. Okay, so let me think about that dolphin I wanted to see. So maybe I'll have its fin kind of come out of its tail like this, and it's gonna go down, and dolphin tails kind of go like that. And then we'll go back up. That looks cute. And we're gonna need a top fin. It's kind of like that. Let's not make it look too much like a shark. And then we're gonna need the nose. Dolphins kind of have a nose like that. So this is our dolphin, but we're gonna make this look even better because we're gonna cut this out. And we're actually also, I think what we should do is put a little bit in because we're gonna tape this to the back of the plate. So just make sure that we can cut out something that gives us a little bit more so we have room to tape it. Okay. Okay, so now time to cut. And what you wanna do is not cut on the outside so we see the line. We're gonna wanna cut on the inside of that line to get the shapes that we need. First things first, we need to tape our fin to the back. So kind of want the dolphin's tail to kind of go like that. All right, so we'll tape that on. Do, 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 do. Easy peasy, just your basic old tape. And here's our fin. So we're gonna put this up top, just like so. Oop, like so, like that. And we'll tape that on. Do, 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 do. There we go. And then we need the dolphin's nose. So we'll just put that on right here. I know that there's a type of dolphin called a blue nose, and this is definitely gonna be a blue nose dolphin because it's got a blue nose. Okay, tape that. And it doesn't hurt to give this a little bit of extra tape, especially if you're gonna be playing with it later on or giving it to somebody else as a gift. So just tape, 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 tape. Maybe a little bit over here. Get it all nice and stuck on. And now to make our dolphin jump through the air, I think we should attach one of these craft sticks to it. So then that way we can even like pretend it's jumping along. And so all we do is we just tape this on our little stick. And like so. You can also use, if you don't have a craft stick, maybe you could use a twig or you know, even sometimes 2 straws. If you tape those together, that's a nice strong stick to hold things with. That is looking great. Okay, so we need to draw the mouth on the dolphin. So I'm gonna use my marker to just draw like a little line. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Now we know that the dolphin can open its mouth and it can say, and now I think what we should do is we should paint our plate blue. So I wanna make a blue that matches this kind of color blue. I'm not maybe gonna do it exactly, but let's give it a shot with our color mixing. So I'm gonna take some of this blue. It's like a dark blue, so I don't wanna use too much. Put a little dab there. And then I'm gonna use, to make it lighter, I'm gonna use white. The white is right here. Oh no, that's a lighter blue. We could put some of that in there too. Here's a white. Okay, let's put some white in there. Boop, 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 boop. And there's a little bit of pink on there. That was from another craft I was doing. And let's put some of this light blue in there. Ooh, that is gonna look actually really cool. So I wonder, I hope we get a little bit close to this color. So let's mix it up. Here we go. Ooh, this is looking great. Look at that. It's getting close to that color. And actually, I think we might even need a little bit more dark blue to match that, because look, this is a little bit lighter than that. So Let me put some dark blue in here. Do, 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 do. Boop. Give that a mix. And do, 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 do. Mix, 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 mix. Okay, this is looking pretty good. That's like a darker blue now. Okay, it's still a little light. Maybe a little bit more of this. I actually have another fun idea that we could do. Okay, let's do that. Mix that in. Okay, so this other fun idea I have is really kind of cool. So I'm thinking, what if we mix some blue glitter glue in with this so it'll look like the dolphin is shiny.
Glitter glue!
Just give it that extra little specialness. And if you don't want to put glitter glue in or you don't have glitter glue, don't even worry about it. Okay. All right, I think we're ready to paint. And even though it's not an exact match, that's fine too, because people will get that you're trying to make a dolphin. So let's just paint, 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 paint. Well, you know what we could do? Because we didn't have an exact color match, and we have some more paint left over, we can paint our construction paper to match. Okay, and now I'm gonna get some black paint. Perfect. All right, pop this on our little palette. It's probably too much paint. Oh well. And I'm gonna take a little tiny fine brush like this, because that's good for like doing fine details, like a little line. We're gonna go along this line like so, and give us that dolphin mouth again. How cute is that? That is so cute. All right, so now what I wanna do is, this dolphin has got everything except what? An eye. So let's put an eye on our dolphin. Do we like this? Actually, yeah, that looks like a dolphin. All right, so let me grab some glue.
Glue!
Plop that eye right on there. Wow! Check it out. It's another Crafternoon creation. We made a dolphin that we can see anytime we want. And thanks for having another Crafternoon with me, K10. Dolphin, say bye. Thank you so much for watching K10's Crafternoon. If you love making crafts as much as I do, and you love making them with me, make sure to subscribe to my channel on YouTube at K10 Crafternoon. Make sure you ask a parent to help you out.